Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our show. If you tuned in yesterday, you will know what the deal is today. We have got more Easter, spring, just general crafty fun heading your way. And we are so excited. It is an excellent See, you're going to make me look so cheesy. The jokes, we're cracking
Coming out already.
Cracking the jokes out. And no, I did.
It was a purposeful pun.
Just a nice, just a
just
smooth.
letting them slide by without pointing it out.
I absolutely was. Let's introduce everybody. My name's Rebecca and I'm going to be hosting this fabulous show. Like I say, if you did watch us yesterday, you will know it is Natalie in the demonstration station.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready to craft today?
So ready.
So nice, this
Love
collection.
this collection.
And you took this to Hobby Maker with you, didn't you?
I did. We had this on Sunday. We had probably the quickest sellouts ever. We've got a die on the show today, which we don't have many stock of. It sold out in 4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then very quickly after that, we had a lot of other dies just go. Go. It was surprising that we managed to get through the whole of the show without having some stock left, if I'm honest. But it just works so nice together.
It
no
really
matter
does.
what we're going to choose, mixing and matching, it is glorious.
Absolutely. That brings us on really nicely. It is. It's so timeless,
Yes.
so elegant. You can use it year after year. It's brilliant. We also have Jess producing today. Good morning, Jess. Good morning. Okay, so before we let you know everything, the set is dressed to perfection, by the way, Jess. You're welcome. We are going to have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, this is the prize, people. It is our wonderful mixed media mat, a really good size for all of your crafting and projects. You've got the sweetest little palettes in there for all your mixing and matching of your inks. It's just great for every kind of crafting. And we have 6 lucky winners. So all you need to do is like, share and comment. And we want to know the largest gathering of people dressed as rabbits consisted of how many? Is it A, 1,119, B, 3,406, or C, 2,572. Get your answers in and you could be in with the chance of winning that mixed media mat. We've got 6 lucky winners this week. It's incredible. Okay, so let us know your answers. And whilst you're doing that, let's have a look at our fabulous Easter in Bloom Moonstone Die collection. Weren't they just absolutely phenomenal? They really will take you through Easter and beyond, these dies. They are absolutely fantastic. We've got so many card models to show you as well. But we're going to kick straight off with our Pretty Petals multi-buy on these. Now, these are fabulous. We have our Pretty Petals bunny and our Pretty Petals cross, which is so great because I think some people really like the faith aspect of Easter.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got the other occasions like sympathy, christenings, baptisms, etc. as well. And then some people, they're all about the chocolate, the chicks, the bunnies, a more secular sort of celebration. So I love that you get both included there. They're going to be so useful. $24.98, saving £5. Just look at that price for our diamond members, $22.48. That is £11.24 each.
Madness, isn't it?
Absolute madness. Look at the detail in these. Look at the metal that you're getting for your money. So you're going to get 3 in each set of dies. So you're going to get your outline, that will cut out your solid shape, or you can use that as an aperture, whatever you want to, a shaped card blank. And then you're going to get your wonderful cut in detail with all of that pretty petal detail as well, and a sentiment. So the bunny one comes with the "You're lovely," and then the cross, obviously so appropriately. Oh dear,
Oh no,
lost the bunting.
fallen.
And then It was actually really heavy, actually. And then we have the very appropriate blessings one. So let me show you those on the boards because they are just so striking. Again, like I say, you've got your 3 dies in total, all of that wonderful detail that you could paper piece, you could put some jazzy elements behind, some pattern papers, some glitter card, whatever you want. And then obviously the sentiment, you're lovely. So again, just a great one to have in your stash for everyday card making. And then here is our cross, absolutely beautiful. You know, it's not just a sort of plain crucifix, it's got these really ornate, almost kind of like fleur-de-lis kind of edges on there with, again, that same pretty petals details, giving it so much texture, and then your blessings on there as well. So they are absolutely perfect. We absolutely love, love, love those. We've got so much to show you. Next up, we have our next multi-buy. So this is our panels and eggs multi-buy. This is so great.
Your egg was the second fastest one to sell out.
This one, the nesting die eggs. Wow, okay. I'm not surprised really, because Easter eggs, you know, it's absolutely iconic, isn't it? It really is wonderful. You could have little chicks popping out there. We've got this one on the packaging, using it as a shaker. Obviously, you can make shaped card blanks, you can make gift boxes for Easter eggs, tags, absolutely anything. I'm not surprised. This contains 8 perfect coordinating nesting dies, so you can really get that dimension. Let's have a look at the other one as well. Everything available individually as well, we need to mention. And then we've got our beautiful blooms panel as well. This has got 4 cutting dies in here. And again, absolutely gorgeous. It's got the same petal and floral detail that the other dies have as well. So it's going to coordinate absolutely perfectly if you are combining them and mixing and matching. And what you have then again is the solid rectangular shape and then the cut in detail as well. So we've got loads of examples where it's just been cut in.
Lots of examples, because obviously you don't need to use both of the dies together with any of the designs that we've got. So you can make really nice like fancy apertures.
Oh, definitely.
Within that. You can obviously layer it up and cut it out fully. You can tile
of course.
some of them to extend them if you want to do like a larger panel for your cards, but they are really, really gorgeous.
They really are, aren't they? I mean, just look at them cut out here. Absolutely stunning. You've got all that wonderful kind of harlequin detail on this one with that cross hatch, that window detail, and then obviously this one is quite similar to the pretty patterns. And then we've got our eggs all looking beautiful and dimensional, and then we've got the on Easter Sunday die that is coming up in the second part of the show, but there's a little sneak peek. Again, was that the number one bestseller? The on Easter Sunday.
No, that one's coming. Oh yes.
This
sorry.
one, the sentiment. We're having a little sneak peek. It's on the board.
Having a tiny little sneak peek.
Yes.
It was the best selling. 4
was
minutes.
It?
4 minutes.
Okay. So these two here, number 1 and 2 bestsellers, 4 minutes. So I would not hold back. Get onto that website. Hopefully you can open another tab so you don't miss us. Right, shall we show some card models and then we're going to go straight to you, Nat, I think.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We've got so many to show you. Starting with, can we just show that? I mean, look at this.
It's so clever, isn't it? A little Easter cracker.
A little Easter cracker. It's like a Toblerone shape. It is absolutely phenomenal. I think our lovely Kirsty Jane made this with all of those beautiful panels and the little egg making that.
I love the little egg as a tag.
It's a great tag,
I think it's gorgeous as well, the way that she's like half cut the detail from it.
Yes,
really, really clever. A great way to use like little bits of scraps that you might have too.
100%, absolutely lovely. I love this one as well by Donna. Again, utilising your stash. That's that chocolate mask. That's been used as an embossing technique. We've got this that's just been cut in, so without the solid shape to cut that out. Been used as a shaker as well. We've got everything going on, but it's still really clean and simple. Love that one. Absolutely adore this one.
So cute, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? With those pastel colours, you can see everything working together in absolute perfect harmony. Again, we've got that beautiful, beautiful cross. Again, you can see how those panels are just working absolutely perfectly. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got so many. I'm trying to get a real variety for you guys. Again, we've got a bit of paper piecing on this one, using that shape as an aperture to pop that on some foam pads to give it some height and dimension. Obviously, we've got our favourite little glitter card, which we love using behind panels and backgrounds. Again, we've got some craft cards. So whatever kind of crafting you're into, whether it is those brights, whether it is those pastels, whether it is making those really fun cards for the kids. We've got that chick that's also been made from the egg. We've got another one that's been made with the eggs as well. You can be making these sort of Easter friends, like your little bunnies and your chicks. We've got the eggs there used for the feet. We've got it there with the chick. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous samples. Nat, are you ready? Or
I am ready, yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, we are going to use 3 of our new dies.
Amazing.
We're going to use our panels, we're going to use our cross, and we're also going to use our on Easter Sunday. So for this one, I've got a 8x6 10-fold card.
Nice.
Beautiful. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a different style of card. So I'm going to take out my trimmer, and I'm just going to line up the front to 6. Leaving this edge on here will allow me to get that really straight and in line on there. So I'm just going to trim that down to 6, and I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. Now you might want to do this twice because once you've done it, you can either sort of like mark the two halves of an inch every time, 2 halves of an inch, 2 inches each time, and then die cut it. Or like me, I'm going to mark my score lines, going to run it through the machines, and then I'm going to go back in and redo my score lines. So you want to add 3 panels onto here, which are going to fit in your die cuts perfectly. So let's just line up the first one onto here, and I'm going to take my purple tape and I'm going to die cut this out of my 3 panels. I'm going to try and create like a gorgeous like church window look with this. So I'm just going to run this through my machine. So popping that on there, and while we're doing that, I've got my on Easter Sunday die, and I've got some of that gorgeous foam sheets as well. So we're going to cut this out all together. So I'm just going to run that through here. That will have cut out beautifully. So I'll show you how that has cut. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, it's stuck. Let's get my sentiment off there. And it's cut absolutely dreamy.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just pull this off of here. And then you can see how much detail comes off this. Get my little tool. It just drops out, but you've got that gorgeous sort of like cross hatch detailing with all of the design as well. And again, like Becca said, so many ways you can use it. You can use it as like a shaker panel. You can use it as an aperture. It's just delightful. If you want to paper piece it, you absolutely can do as well. So I'm just gonna also the little flowers that come out are really cool shaker pieces.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm just going to pop that all down there, and you want to repeat that 3 times, and that is going to give you something that looks like this.
Nice.
So I've already scored it, and you can see because you've got those 3 scores on, it gives you that really nice dimension. So this is going to be like the look of our card. We're going to work on the cross next though, and we are going to cut just the singular panel out first of all. So let me just take a bit of card. I'll just use that panel from there, and we're going to cut this out. I've also cut out an extra panel as well, and I use the outside edge for this one to be able to give me that gorgeous detail. So I'm going to run, nearly cut through my magnetic sheet there, run that through, and that should be most of our die cutting.
Excellent.
Done and completed. Now we're going to keep it quite clean, quite simple for this first card, because I think the die cutting does all the talking
here, absolutely.
Really. So I've got a little bit of parchment, and I've got some inks because we're going to do some nice ombre in the background.
Nice.
So let's just take this off of here. And I think this cross is so iconic, and you could use it in so many ways. Me and Nige were talking, because of the gorgeous, like you said, that fleur-de-lis pattern, you could use this for all of your sort of like grungier cards too.
Yeah.
Like maybe cut it out of black card and then get your gilding wax on it. You could even cut
Bit
it.
Gothic.
Yes. Yeah, you could do so many different things depending on your style. Right, so let's get into this. I have got 2 panels. One is 5 3/4 by, I think it's 5 5 3/4 by 5, and then my other one is 5 3, is a little bit bigger. That one's 6 by 2, and that one is to fit my singular panel on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've got my inks. I've got Lovely Lilac and Orchid, and I've just moved that, so there it is. And I'm going to start off with my Lovely Lilac. Then now this is the lightest colour of purple, so it gives you such a really light look when you lay it on your card. And we're just going sort of like 2/3 of the way onto our cardstock and just adding that little extra touch there, which is going to help to move our other purple into this purple. Now you could have chosen any colour here to recreate this card, but I have gone for the gorgeous, gorgeous lilac. Now my lilac is very well loved.
Yes.
If you've got a new one, yours will be very, very juicy. But mine is coming to the end of its life, I feel.
Yeah, they do. I know. And sometimes that can happen with just the paler inks as well, because that pigment is so much softer. Look at that though, just there with that orchid.
With the orchid. And I'm really going to focus a lot of the colour at the bottom. I like this one as well because it's like a pinky purple.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
And it really, really works with that light lilac. So then move it into the lilac, but we're going to do it really, really lightly to give you that gorgeous sort of look on here. So I'm going to pop that to one side. We'll complete this bit, and then we will start to build our card up. I've definitely got a new one of these. My sponge is split. It's going a bit funky, so let's switch that out for a new one. It'll help with getting this done a lot faster.
Amazing.
So just going in, add in that colour. You can go over it as many times as you want as well. If you are going to stick anything directly on top of this, then you are going to want to use like a wet glue, just to allow it to stick, because with our ink, because it is water-based, it does take a little bit of time to come together. So I want this to look quite nice because we're not actually going to lay anything on top of it. So I want it to look quite seamless. So taking the time to go back in and make sure that my coverage is quite full on that one. So let's get on to the next stage. So I've got my card blank. Have we got any whites on here? Just because I know that I'll just use this glue roll.
Sure.
Because I know what I'll do. I'll end up popping my nice white card onto there and it'll ruin it. So I've got a piece of like pale purple parchment from the Pastels Parchment Selection. And I'm going to cut that to 6 by 6. And then I'm going to bring out my scoreboard, and we're going to add in scores to match the scores that we've got in our card blank. So it just helps it to fold a little bit better. So we're just going to score it at 2, at 2 and at 4. Be really, really gentle when you do that. Because you don't want to go through that parchment. It is very, very light. So I'm going to pop this on the inside of my gorgeous detail here. Now, this would normally be a bit of a faff, but we have a brand new product.
Yes, we do.
That is going to help all of your dreams when it comes to sticking dies like this down onto anything. So just make sure all of your bits and pieces are fully out of there, and then we're going to go in with our brand new Dotty tape runner. So I'm just going to go straight over all my edges. Now the beauty of the Dotty tape runner is it's specifically designed to work with dies. Instead of it being a single
like a
strip of tape, these are individual dots, and it will only stick onto the cardstock that is there. So anything like this that's got really, really gorgeous detailing in, it is not going to pop any of that tape into that sort of missing design. It's just going to add tape really where you need it to go.
Absolutely.
So it is an absolute time saver, lifesaver in itself. And then I'm going to go in and line up my parchment on here. Works so well with parchment.
I was just thinking that. It's the perfect adhesive for parchment.
And we're going to place that in on there like so. And if you've got any overhang or any bits that you want to trim away, we can absolutely do that. So I'm going to pop that on there and then just make sure that we can fold those folds in. I'm going to go over my scoreboard one more time because I want it to be super, super secure. So going back in with your score tool just to go over those edges on there, and then that will give you that gorgeous sort of front to our card. So I'm just going to go in. Don't worry about the noise, it's just the parchment. Go in, add that detail, and then that will give us that gorgeous three-dimensional look. So let's pop this panel on the inside. Again, you don't necessarily need to use this one, and if you're watching tomorrow, we are going to have one of our normal tape runners on, but while I've got it on here, you can see what I mean with the dots.
Yeah, like those little ridges, those little dotty ridges.
It's only going to stick those little dots on your die cuts, which is why it makes a perfect match to your die cutting. So that's going to go in there. And then I've got my panel here. Now I'm not going to stick this down with my tape gun. My tape, one, because I want it to be three-dimensional, and two, like I said, doesn't work too well when on wet surfaces. So if I was going to do this and I wanted to use that and I was going to stick it directly on there, I would have gone in with, I would have waited a few hours just for that ink to fully dry.
Yeah, of course.
But I want a little bit of dimension on here anyway, so
going in with the foam pads.
we need something to hold that design that we have created. So I'm going to go in with my foam pads, move these around here.
Oh, Cavalrini says, this is stunning, Natalie. It looks like a bay window. Quite a few people ordered our shimmer ink pads from last week and they're really excited to give them a go. Again, these look so great.
It would work beautiful with this design, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to pop that on there. Again, this is another thing that sometimes it's good to put like a wet adhesive on just to make sure it sticks. So if I go in with my purple glue stick.
Oh yeah, I love this.
And just go on top of my foam pads. It just needs the time for that ink to dry and for those foam pads to properly adhere onto there. So let me just turn that over so I can properly make sure that's all stuck on, and then I'm going to go in with my big strips. Pop a few of those across here so this really stands up. This is going to stick. Oops.
Christine Unsler says, I remember original sticky dots. Are the new ones on sale today? They are in this fantastic tape runner form for you, so they're super easy to just run over your dies, really nice and easily.
We've got some great different offers on as well. So
we do, absolutely.
Perfect for lots of different choices, depending on what you want to do. So that, I wanted to move that a little bit further along, but I think it's stuck now. Can I move it?
Oh,
just in time. I'm going to pop that a bit further up there, and I might even just trim that end off because I don't necessarily need it there. And I know that sounds a bit silly, but still got the time.
Second grab, you're so brave.
Because I've not properly stuck it down yet. I want to make sure that it's straight. It wasn't as straight as I wanted it to be. Right, there we go. So that's going to sit really nicely on that panel there. And when you, oh, what have I stuck wonky here? I can't get it off now. Oh, can I? Oh, what is going on today?
What's going on? Oh, this is okay.
It wasn't straight. It was really bugging me.
I mean, I couldn't tell. Yeah, okay,
It's a lot better now.
Yeah?
It's a lot better now. So we're going to leave that on there. I've got my cross and I've cut one in with the detail, and I've got the other piece as well. We've also got on our Easter Sunday die, so I'm going to go back in with my inks. Let me just find my little piece of paper that I've got here. Going to repeat, of course, that gorgeous ombre onto the back of this cross.
Anna's just said, are these going to be a regular item, the tape runners?
Absolutely.
Yes, the team have answered, but just in case you've not seen it, they are sliding into our core products of Premier Craftals. I can't see these going anywhere. I think they're going to be so popular and
they
so
are going to be so popular. They might sell out, which is the only thing I would say. If you want to get them, do not miss out, because we know how sad it was not having purple glue sticks in our life for about 6 months, or not having paper trimmers.
Yes.
We went through all of that pain with you guys. So from our perspective,
don't miss
make
out.
sure you've got enough.
Yeah.
Stock up, because the deals that we've got on, that Becca's going to tell you about in a minute, are incredible.
So excited.
So let's pop this on here now. Oops. Because I have inked this, I'm going to glue this down, because I know that my glue is going to hold. So purple glue stick. I would use my tape runner if this was dry.
Yeah.
But because it is wet, my tape is just going to give that extra bit of tackiness to make sure that this has fully stuck down. So I'm going to go in with that. I love the tape runner because you don't have all this mess though.
Yes.
It is the only thing about using your glue like this, is it does leave a little bit of mess. So that now is finished. We can go in with our gorgeous big strips.
This is just looking so gorgeous, like clean and simple, but also colourful.
Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to look really fun. And I also thought, because I can't remember who commented yesterday, but they were talking about sympathy cards.
Oh yeah.
And I genuinely think that this is such a stunning example of a die that can be transformed for so many beautiful occasions like that. So
absolutely.
next, I have cut out my on Easter Sunday. I've kept it quite happy and cheery with the pinks that I've used, so it's perfect for, you know, celebrating for Easter. And I have in fact die cut this from our foam sheet, which means I can lay this directly on here once I've popped all these bits out. Should have really done this before, save some time. But bear with me while I tackle some foam sheet. But this just gives it that dimension, and
really
we don't
does.
have to worry about where we're placing bits and pieces. You know, with your foam roll and now your tape runners, you are sorted when it comes to making die cards. We've not got any problems at all on the things we're going to use.
Yeah, of course.
How we're going to stick things down. We're not challenged in that way anymore. We can be so experimental with the different mediums we're using as well. So like parchment with your dies and inks with your dies. It's really, really fantastic. So let's just pop this back layer off.
Oh, it was Colleen that said
it was Colleen,
she's looking for some sympathy card inspiration. Absolutely, you could always you know, switch out the sentiment. Or...
I was thinking switch out the sentiment for blessings, or maybe a die cut, a sentiment from your essential book.
Yes.
And I was thinking you could use like some really nice dusky blue colours.
Yeah, I thought that, soft blues, maybe some greys.
Yes, it would look really, really perfect. So if you are, get this die, Colleen, because you will use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Easter, for baptism, for sympathy, for confirmations.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone, you know,
you
if
make
you've
little
just got
bookmarks from it too.
Bookmarks would be ace. You know, anyone that you're just sending thoughts and prayers for.
Yeah.
You know, it's so, so great.
So let's stick this onto here now. And because we've got that little, I've got a little bit of foam on there still.
Have you used Ink Me for all your die cutting, Natalie?
I have used Ink Me, yeah.
Yeah, that was Pauline that was asking that. I think, yeah, it's our 300 GSM Ink Me cardstock. So perfect.
Really, really great weight for doing all of these fun construction
Yeah,
pieces with as well.
100%, absolutely.
So just taking that backing off now. And then we can stick this onto our little panel. It'll also help to keep our bay window in place when we've opened it out. And because we've used a 6x4, an 8x6 as well. When we lie this flat, of course, we can post it.
Of course,
but then
yeah.
you've got that gorgeous detail in the die. So I'm going to pop this in the middle here. So that Sunday fits perfectly onto there, like so. And there you go.
What an absolutely stunning, stunning card. Absolutely gorgeous. Carol Forbes says gorgeous. Christine Unsworth says so beautiful.
You've got that beautiful ombre in there as well. So you could just use an insert in that bit, so then you've got a space to write your message too, but it's going to stand up really, really nicely.
It looks so lovely. It looks so, so lovely. Really shows off all of those dies. Thank you, Nat.
You're welcome.
We've got more demos to come and we've got more goodies to show you. So we're going to crack straight on. Okay. Next product to show you. We have had a little sneak peek from Natalie, and this is our on Easter Sunday. We saw it on the board as well, and here it is in its metal finery. So it is obviously that beautiful on Easter Sunday. It's a really nice large centerpiece size for you. Obviously it worked perfectly on Natalie's card there that we just saw. Again, just inked up in some ombre, and it really is the perfect way to celebrate Easter Sunday. Absolutely great. And obviously it is one of those occasions, it's like Christmas, it comes every year.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be just using this and then never using it again. It's going to come out.
And it's always on Sunday.
It's always on Sunday, absolutely. Easter Sunday is always on Sunday.
Of course you can snip into it too, so you could just use Easter.
Yeah.
You could use on Easter. You could use like blessings on Easter if you combine them, the sentiments together. So there's a really gorgeous way in which you can use this, whether you're religious or not religious, as well.
100%, absolutely 100%. So we have that. We also have, that's only $5.99 as well, what a bargain. We also have our Hunky Dory, oh I love these little graphics, Hunky Dory exclusive, our Pretty Petals egg. So this contains one die, and again it's got that same detailing as seen previously, and it will cut in all of that gorgeous, gorgeous detail. It does also coordinate with your nesting egg die. So if I just grab that now for a second, your largest one, it will fit inside there to create that gorgeous lacy shape. That is exclusive to us. And that being said, we have given it you at a very special price. This is £9.99 just for our Hunky Dory Club members. So do sign in if you want to get that at that special price. We also have Easter fun for all of our digi-crafters. Now these are so cute. Completely free. So these would make great colouring books for the kids.
They would. I don't know how, you'll have to test it, Becca. Will your die fit on those?
Oh, let's have a look.
I imagine, because they're very clever, that
they
do.
That one with a nice little edge. Hang on, let me have a little.
Because they're very clever, I imagine that Jen and Stace have made sure. Obviously, you've got the smaller sizes as well.
Of course,
that these will fit in with your dies. So you can print them out, colour them in, and make your own bunting.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Make your own bunting.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously you can size them. They're the same shape as the dies. So you can just size them depending on what die you want to use. But we've got the spotty one, we've got the flowery one, we've got this awesome font here for our sentiment as well. So if you're not getting any of the sentiments included, maybe you're just getting the eggs or you're just getting a couple of the dies today, you can use this as your sentiments. You can just print these off, download them. You know, absolutely up to you. You can colour them in, and again, just such a great crafty little fun for the kids over the Easter holidays. We love that. Completely free of charge as well. Last thing that we've got to show you, and again, another Hunky Dory this is a Hunky Dory exclusive?
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. It is our wonderful Say It With Love die. Now this is so cute. Again, £9.99. I'm sorry, there's 15 dies in here.
I know. These dies are really cool as well. So they cut out the words so they look almost like little love heart sweets.
So cute.
Which obviously, if you've got your circle dies, you can layer them on and
Oh,
really make them look like love heart sweets. But then you've got 2 outside edges. Now you've got one that is sized to be slightly bigger, so you can mat and layer it. And you've got one that is sized to be the same size as your other heart, so that you can fit it underneath. So that way you could have your words and your mat and layer as different colours if you wanted to.
Absolutely. These are so cute. You've got love you, be mine, with love, yay, bestie, hello, sweet, wish big, miss you, good luck, for you, you're fab, and cheers. So great. Obviously we have got Valentine's Day coming up, but they're so great for like weddings, just cards for your partner. Like you say, you've got bestie in there. It's super, super cute. Really nice for like kids cards as well, with all those fun colours and designs. Diane Hatch says, I love these, I'm going to order them. Absolutely, get them in your basket. I mean, just look how cute they are. These are so much fun.
Oh, look, I love that little shimmer card touch that Kat's added underneath.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really nice. This one's the one from the packaging. You could absolutely
so cute.
Turn this into that packet of sweets. Absolutely iconic. We've got that bestie in the middle with our rainbow. And then we've got this really cute little 4-leaf clover one here.
It's so clever, that one, isn't it?
So clever.
It's a really great way that you can show how you can use this out of just completely out of context, but make a stunning card with it as well. It's so cool.
Absolutely stunning. I love that. Right, Win It Weekly reminder, and then we're off to demo number 2. So, mixed media mat, to be in with the chance of winning, we would like to know the largest gathering of people dressed as rabbits consisted of how many? Is it A, B or C? You've got the numbers there. 6 lucky winners, and we're announcing it on Friday. We're going to show you some more card models actually. So
we've got so many.
We have got so many. We've got some with that gorgeous Hunky Dory exclusive egg here as well. Look at that gift box.
It's so good, isn't it? It would make a perfect little box to pop lots of Easter treats in.
Absolutely. If you're getting those little chocolate bunnies or some cream eggs or anything, that is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Just some pattern papers there with that. Absolutely stunning. Love that. Again, we've got another gift card, and they're so useful for stuff like this, dies. We've got this wonderful, I love this as well.
This is cute.
Our wonderful window there.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, we've got lots of wreath making. We've got loads that use that.
I love this as a wreath. There's one behind me that's really cute.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Let's
this
have a
one
look.
too.
Jess, there we go.
Really,
so
really nice.
Cute.
Again, different pattern papers. I love the fact that the leaves are all different mediums as well. But
yeah,
it just
it's
looks
nice.
So cute.
It is really, really nice. Nat, I think we're going to stay with you if you're all right with that.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So we're going to make a gift box.
Nice.
Now, if you watched Hobby Maker on Sunday, I made an egg-shaped gift box that you could fill with all sorts of things. This time, I'm going to make a gift box that's a little bit more specific to some Easter favourite chocolates. So, I'm going to use my bunny for this. Now, I've gone in with, I think this one's called, is it Over the Rainbow? That's got like the Care Bear feel with it.
It does have a Care Bear feel. Yeah,
I'm sure
I think
that's
Over
the name of it.
Is it?
It's an adorable scorable pattern pack. We launched it not too recently ago.
Okay.
I think it was in the last selection that we did.
If you go on Adorable Scoreable, Jess, then
I'm sure it's in that one.
we're going to have a look for you guys now.
We'll try and find you the name.
No, keep going. Is
That
it
one?
Rainbow Skies?
Rainbow Skies, there we go, that's what it's called. I just thought it was super, super fun. So I am going to cut out the outside edge with the inner piece in. Now I've also, from the top set selection, cut out another one using the blue. Now you're going to want to cut this out 4 times. You're going to want to cut it out 3 times the right way. And then I'll show you in a moment. You're going to want to cut out another one, but you're going to want to cut it out sort of like backwards. So to be able to do that, you just need to put
it on the white.
Your die on the white of your cardstock instead of the other side, because then you can get like back-to-back design. So let's just pop. Oh, I've done a stupid thing. I apologise profusely.
Oh, have you cut on the magnetic?
I was chatting too much.
Well,
put it the other way around.
You're normally really good for doing that.
I know. But it's still cut beautifully. And you've got that gorgeous detailing in here. I mean, it's just stunning.
That is stunning.
So we've gone for this super fun pattern because it kind of gives me a nice ombre design without having to bring out my ink. So definitely look at all your Adorable Scorables or your pattern packs for the colours that you can be using. And then we are going to layer this up. So let me just pop that to one side. I'm going to go in with my trusty.
Oh,
I need a little bit of paper. Where have I put that? I'll use this piece just to make sure I can get all of the edges. I want to make sure that this is glued down to perfection, because we're actually going to cut out a little aperture in this. And I know you're thinking, why are you going to ruin this? But it's all going to work out right in the end.
we're excited for this.
So let's pop this one. And this is actually the reason why we wanted egg dyes. I can't remember what we were working on.
I feel like this was
It was Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were working on something at Christmas, and I wanted to do a demo where I could potentially put like an egg in something, and I was using an oval dye, and I was like, Stacey, why don't we have an egg dye? And she was like, just because we've never done one before. And I was like, well, we need to do one. So it stemmed from us crafting at Christmas and wanting an egg dye. So just to talk you through the sizes of the eggs. Now, they've been specifically designed in this way so that they work with actual like sizes of eggs in the market.
Nice.
So
That is so clever.
it's really clever, isn't it? So I have got a little Kinder Egg here, and this is die 6. Now, it doesn't fit all the way through, and you don't want it to, but it does sort of hold it just in place there. So that is number 6. I was just thinking, I'm not sure if Cadbury's cream eggs are a little bit smaller than Kinder
a little
Eggs.
bit smaller, yeah.
So that will fit a little bit more snugger in there. You've also got your smaller dies. I think when we worked it out, we were making sure that if you had like the medium size eggs, you would also be able to do this as well. So if you wanted to buy like, do you know, because you can buy them without boxes,
Yeah,
can't
you can, yeah.
And then make your own Easter egg boxes for family and friends. You would be able to do that with your largest die as well, and then like place your egg inside it. So let's pop this on here.
This is going to look so awesome.
And you can do this with your egg dye too. So you could do your box with your egg dye.
Yeah, of
and then
course.
put in your aperture to place your design. However, I wanted, let me just check that I'm doing this right. I wanted to do it with this. Now I have got, done exactly the same again. This is the blue side. This is the pink side. Obviously I've cut that the other way for the back of my box. And you want to make sure as much as possible that this is in the right place for the next sort of piecing together.
Awesome.
So I'm going to run that through, make sure that I'm using it the right way around this time. And let's just cut this out, and the excess that we remove from this is going to make a perfect tag to put someone's name on.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
So I'll run that through. And it's cut like an absolute dream. I love nesting dies for how solid they can cut through things like this.
Nice.
So you've got that detail, but then you've also got your gorgeous aperture. So these two are going to sit back to back. We need a little panel to be able, I know that's the wrong way around. We need a little panel to be able to just keep this together. So I'm thinking about, let's do it about an inch.
Okay.
So with our bits that we've got left over, I'm going to use this piece of new cardstock. But when you've got your whole sheet, you will have a little bit
definitely.
extra. I'm sure I brought it with me, but in the turmoil of everything,
This is fine.
I'm not sure where that is. So we're going to make that an inch, and then I'm going to do little panels on there as well, so that it all comes together really nicely. So I'm going to cut that to 2 inches. And then I just want to make sure, so that is, if we do it at 3, let's do it at 2 3/4. 2 3/4, it's going to be about right. Now it's a tiny bit of cardstock. You don't have to cut into your fancy cardstock if you don't want to. You could use any plain cardstock for this. It's just to bridge your design together. So again, just scoring it at 1/2 and 1/2, that will give you a nice little middle panel.
It's like a little shelf to sit on, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, because it's construction, we're going to go with our red liner tape. So I'm going to stick this down first, and then I will go back in and fussy cut into the design. So
Amazing.
Let's just line that up.
Oh, Stacey's on it as well. She's watching us today. Welcome,
oh God, no,
Stacey.
she'll be judging.
No, I know. I do always
be
get nervous
judging.
doing dye demos when Stacey's watching. But she does design, her and Jen do design such beautiful dyes.
They do.
But she has replied to Jackie, who said, will the egg dye be a core item or just Easter? It is planning on sitting in our core range as well. But as we said, these dyes have been so popular.
So popular.
I ideally wouldn't wait, especially because Easter, it is now only, how far away are we to Easter? It's 31st of March.
We're not too far away.
It is the 31st of March. How many days away is that, Jess? Can we have like an Easter countdown? Can't believe I don't know this already.
I know, I was thinking that. Surely you should know this information.
I know.
So, taking my craft knife, I'm just going to fussy cut this out. And this is such an easy way of creating such a fun...
Just under 10 weeks.
Such a fun little thing. Like if you're just giving, say, little cream eggs to the family.
Oh, definitely.
Or Kinder eggs. Just make these little boxes. Again, you can make it with your egg and you can make it with your gorgeous detailed egg dye as well.
They'd look so good on an Easter egg hunt as
It would
well.
look
Just
so
hiding in the
adorable.
garden.
So I'm going to pop that. Got a little seat for it to sit on now, so it's not going to come out of there. And then to secure it, I thought we would go with the iconic ribbon. around the neck.
Nice.
Now, I was going to use two colours, but I think I've cut out quite a lot of that dark colour, so I'm just going to go in with my pink. And I'm just going to tie this in a little bow.
This
now.
is so cute, Nat.
Let's see if I can do that. And of course, not forgetting, I've got a little tag to place back in from my cutout details.
Oh, yeah,
So
you do.
if I pop that there,
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
it's so cool. I mean, if you want to see how to make the other one, because I had it on my desk, but the ears got flattened. Do you want to go and get it?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
It doesn't have ears on it anymore because they came off, but they came off in transit on my way home. But then with this little panel that we've got here, we can just put a little screw hole in there, tie our ribbon back around it, and you've got a little tag. So you know exactly who that's going to, but you've got both areas of that there. So whether you're using these little Kinder eggs or cream eggs, you've got the Cadbury's ones as well. They're my favourite because disclaimer,
too.
I don't like cream eggs. But then this was the other one that we created. It did have bunny ears, so I made the feet. Let me see if I can pop this off. I made the feet like that, and then the ears were exactly the same, but they got damaged in transit. So this one was filled with mini eggs.
Nice.
So we did this little bunny one filled with mini eggs, and then we've got this little gift bag for you there as well. So lots of different options on how to use these and how to transform them. And these as well aren't just for Christmas, aren't just for Easter.
No, I
mean,
don't
you
think
could do
so.
this for so many different occasions, but love them.
Love them so much. The love for this is amazing. Viv Nichols says that rabbit box is amazing, Natalie. I love it. Elaine says absolutely stunning. Andrea says beautiful gift. Exceptional, says Angela. Carol says what a stunning gift box. Stacey says, as Bex mentioned, if you do want the nesting dies or any dies, grab them before they sell out, because we might not be able to restock this side of Easter.
We might not be able to restock this side of Easter. That is very true.
Yeah.
With shipping, with the pirates, we've all heard about that on the news, haven't we?
Oh dear.
With the pirates in the canal, it's taking a little bit longer to get things here. So yeah, we might not be able to restock this side of Christmas, which would be quite sad, wouldn't it? Easter, sorry. I've got Christmas on the brain now.
Also, Easter is 68 days away, people. So I had to check. I was like, nearly 10 weeks isn't specific enough for me, Jess. 68 days. I think that's a perfect time. You can do it now and then relax and just enjoy eating all your Easter eggs. Okay, right, it is time. We can no longer hide the excitement. Our tape runner permanent dots is here. It's 8mm strip and it's 22 meters long, so that is going to last you absolutely ages. You only need one of these and then you just buy the refills for them, which is incredible. It's $4.49 for this. And to just activate it, as Natalie showed you throughout her 2 demos, you just lift this off and then that is then sticky, and I can actually feel that rolling against there. Obviously,
You're going to regret that.
Why?
Because you're going to have sticky hand.
Nothing there.
Oh, did it not come
Nothing
off?
there.
Okay.
Just must be on paper and cardstock. I know, I did think that. I was like, I hope I don't stick my hands together. But you know, when we say it only sticks to your paper and cardstock, we do mean it. And then to refill, you just lift that little sort of tab in there, grab that in and out, and that's absolutely fine. We do have those refills available for you, so they look like so. And that is $3.99. And like you say, it's great for lacy dies, intricate dies, little alphabet dies that you just need that perfect hold, but is normally so difficult. If you're a little bit messy with your glue, you can't get your tape or your foam pads on there, this is going to be a game changer. This is the packaging as well that they will come in. It is Premier Craft Tools branded, and I absolutely love them. This one has a permanent home in my craft box, and I'm sure you guys will be stocking up. So we have got the permanent tape runner with the 2 refills. I would get it this way, you know, Nat.
It's the best way to get it.
In the bundle.
It's the best way to get it. I think it makes your tape runners like £2.50 or something.
Wow.
It definitely brings them down like an extra £1 off. Getting them in this bundle.
Yes.
But I just love the fact that we're doing it like reusable, because you know you need to be careful about how much you're using like single-use plastic and stuff.
Yeah, of
so
course.
the fact that we've got the refill, so you just need one tool and you can refill it every time, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, 100%. So great for those. Yeah, your bundles are going to save you 20% on those. So they're absolutely fantastic. Right, time for a quick recap of our Easter in Bloom dies. Do you know, I've put them everywhere, so hopefully we should be able to have this recap pretty straightforward. So we have got our Pretty Petals bundle here with our bunny. Oh, just love that gift box so much, Nat.
Me too.
Such a fabulous...
One of those demos that you do and you're like, oh yes, I did it. I'm so proud of myself.
You should be. You absolutely should be. Our Pretty Petals bunny, again with all of that detail, and you've got the You're Lovely. And then we have our Pretty Petals cross as well with all that fantastic detail that we saw from the first demo. So we have that, saving £5, saving even more if you're a Club or Diamond member. Like I say, bring that lowest price there is going to be £11.24. I cannot get over that price for our Diamond members. And then we have our panels and nesting eggs. You're going to want to add these to your stash, especially if you are making those gift boxes like Natalie showed us. So we've got the straight edge nesting dies, again designed to be really nice and compatible with most, you know, popular eggs that we see in the supermarkets and the shops. Absolutely perfect. But you know, you can have a play around and an experiment. It's going to be absolutely fine. But they're so great for cards. We've obviously got the bunting up here as well. So many different projects that you can use. They're going to work with your Digi downloads as well. And then we have this one, this beautiful blooms panel that you're going to be able to use absolutely time and time again. It's got all of that stunning detailing. Your Pretty Petals is going to match your bunny, your cross, your Hunky Dory exclusive one, etc. as well. And that bundle is also coming with a £5 saving. And this one is just incredible value because you're getting 12 dies in total. You're going to get 8 in your nesting dies and 4 in your panels as well. So that is absolutely incredible value for those. Couple more, I say a couple more, we've got absolutely loads. We had such fun making these Easter eggs and projects for you guys. We've got shaped card blanks here. I think this one's a gorgeous, really nice.
I love that.
Easel, isn't it gorgeous?
It's really nice.
Absolutely stunning. That is, I don't know what this is, but it's really shimmery.
Is it
Do
not?
we know what?
Is it not the shimmer
Prism
card?
Glimmer Mist.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look, can you see that shimmer there?
Yeah.
From the
I
Glimmer
thought it was
Mist.
I thought it was the shimmer card pack. Do you know the one that's got all the crazy colours in?
That
is really cool.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. We've got this one that utilises that cute gingham paper to be a really wonderful background. We have got one of these on the set, but Kirsty made us some little nose.
It's such a great way of showing how transformative those dies are.
Absolutely, really is. Obviously, they were so popular at Christmas, and you can make Easter versions. We've got the eggs being used for the shape of the body, the hat, the little feet, the nose. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've just spotted one with a cotton wool tail. Who's done this one? Donna McMillan. Oh my goodness. For a new baby card. This is how you can use them beyond Easter.
I know.
You know, bunnies are always such sweet animals for new baby cards. We absolutely love them. We've got this one as well. This embossing folder, if you got this in the pound shop, congratulations. Can you believe this was £1?
Honestly, the stuff that was £1 is just
insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's gone now, but it makes the most beautiful background. Again, that would make another lovely sympathy card if you were after one. Again, we've got some really nice ones with those pattern papers. You're going to want to get your gingham papers out and maybe your nice dotties and your stripes and everything like that. We've got another one that's been beautifully used with some shimmer inks. They're absolutely stunning. Just look at that shimmer and shine. Absolutely beautiful. So we love all of our card models. Thank you to all of our team members for making those because they are absolutely stunning. We're going to squeeze in our last demo, aren't we, Nat?
Of course we are. So we're going to do something a little bit fun for this one, keeping it a bit more simple because I do know that a lot of the demos today have been a little bit out there, but that's what die cutting is for. So
absolutely.
I'm going to use that exclusive die. Your largest die fits that really nicely, and I am actually going to off-center this onto some Ink Me. So I have stuck to Ink Me quite a lot today, but I like using Ink Me quite a lot in the style of cards that I do with my die cutting.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's something that just looks so clean and fresh. So I'm going to stick that down onto some white card, and then I'm going to bring in, the only thing I don't know how to do now is, let's just see if I can line this up. So this piece of cardstock is the same size. So if I lie that on top and then place that on there, because I know that that's where the egg is going to sit, as long as that side is perfect in there, I can stick that down, and we're going to die cut this as well. So let me just make sure I've got tape on the top and the bottom so there's no movement in that. And then we'll die cut this. At the same time, I think I'm going to fit in my blessings die onto some gold. We're going to bring in some gold as well. So let's stick those onto there.
Amazing.
I'll tuck in that blessings die on that piece there. And then we'll go in using my metal plate in this because the intricacy in those dies, it just helps to get that out first time. No problem at all. So let's run that all through. And I've got a 10th fold card again because, of course, our absolute favourites.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they are, we've restocked them.
Yes,
we've restocked them, so if they've gone out of stock and you've been waiting, don't worry, we've got them back. So let's pop this out of here. I'm going to get my gorgeous detailed dies. Let's pop this out first of all. Oh, and I am going to get my
that's die cut so well.
Tool. I love the fact that the pattern is the same in all of the dies as well. It
absolutely.
Because I can now pop on top of here my bunny if I wanted to. I could pop on top of that cross if I wanted to. I could use any of those dies that we've got. And I know that it's all going to work together, and that is what we do so great here at Hunky Dory, and the designers think about so well, because it allows you to craft so easily, knowing that it's all going to work together. So just using my pokey tool. So I've got some pesky little bits here that just don't want to come out. So I'm just going to pull those off the back there, like so. I love your die brush for being able to get all of these bits out. No matter what
absolutely fantastic
trouble you're having, you're going to be absolutely fine. Let's just get all of those dots out of there. I think I might have pushed those back in now, actually. Oh, push that one back in for sure. Sometimes it's nice to do the front side first and then the back side, because I feel like it just helps release it a little bit too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, 100%.
Okay, let's get this put together then. So, got all those bits out. I'm going to add a piece of gold mirror behind here, so that's why I've cut my sentiment out of mirror, because I am going to add some colour into this. We could have just kept it white on white to bring out that gorgeous detail, because it does just look stunning on there, but I'm going to pop it on some gold mirror. So again, going over with my dotty tape runner, on all of that bit, and I'll just do around the outside edge as well, because we can still use it for that. It's just so handy for using with your dies because it's not going to stick where you don't want it to stick.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'll place that on there. Just going to budge that out ever so slightly so that design is still fitted in, and then we're going to go in with our main piece, so just be really careful because you've got that. Just using Ink Me again. Could use a regular Adorable Scorable here so it matches that gorgeous nice satin finish if you want that. Let's just take off that tape, and I can just go in with my regular tape for this because of course we've got that full coverage. So I can't wait for tomorrow though, because we can be even more lazy.
Oh yeah.
No more removing tape off anything.
I know, I love it because as well, you don't have to like take the backing off either. It's so great.
For speedy crafting, they are essential, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just going to pop that down. I'm just going to go in with my tape runner just on this tiny little bit here. And then again, this is the same size, so it's just a case of layering this all on top of each other.
Nice.
Like so. I'm going to bring in a piece of ribbon. Now I've gone for a really nice yellow, goldy colour. So I'm just going to tie that in a little bow, because I think the best thing about Easter cards is eggs, ribbons and beautiful pastel colours.
Absolutely.
Absolutely essential.
Yeah.
So let's just make that bow nice and neat on there. I'm just going to trim off these edges, and I'll go in and just add a little bit of tape just so that sticks quite nicely onto something, so you've not got much movement. We're going to stick the rest of it down on with some foam pads to give it a little bit of height and dimension off our card. I could have also added that white panel back on with foam pads.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would have lifted it up off my egg to give it a completely different look as well. And then let's place this on our card, and we'll finish off with our sentiment, which I can so easily stick down now because of that tape runner.
Love it.
So let's just peel that off. Of course, if you had your stickables handy as well, stickables are perfect for using with your dies. Let's just use the back of this bit just to hold this down while I get my tape on there. So just
everyone is loving this. Anne Richards has a wish list at £70. That seems reasonable.
I think that's
Only
not
70.
a bad.
Diane says, I think I need everything today.
It's definitely one of those days, isn't it?
It's one of those weeks.
I mean, I'm quite sad that I understand why there's not a big bundle on today's show, because it would be quite pricey. But you cannot leave today without wanting everything.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's just incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, what a great card. I love it. It's so simple and clean and beautiful. Really, really Eastery. Thanks for all of your demos.
You're welcome. I've had so much fun.
It was so much fun.
I've made a lot of mess.
Always the best kind of crafting. Always the best kind of crafting. I know everyone is going to be checking out that gift box as well. So this one, and obviously you can catch up on Hobby Maker for any extra demos as well. Oh, Linda's treated herself to an early birthday present. Congratulations if you've got these dies. Okay, it's time to finish our show. Anne-Marie is at Hobby Maker today, so you can get even more of a crafty fix. She will be with you at 2 and 6 o'clock for the showing of our brand new pocket pads. How much do you love those?
So good.
They're fantastic. They are so, so great. And at 4 p.m, she is going to do a fabhesive show with our new tape runners. So if you want even more inspiration, tips, tricks, hacks for our new adhesives, you can absolutely get all of that inspiration. I'm sure there's going to be some fantastic deals and prices as well. Next up, Hunky Dory TV, we're going to be showing you those pocket pads. 5 new additions to the pocket pad family. Natalie, you're third day in a row.
I know, it's normal for me now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Absolutely. You're going to be joined by Kat, who I know will have some fabulous demos lined up.
Of course.
Of course. It's the rules. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Don't miss out. We'll see you soon.